Hello YouTube, Sam here. Just a quick video here to show you what I picked up for Christmas. I know it was a while ago, but you know, I've explained in one of my previous videos that I haven't got a lot of free time, but anyway, I've got some now. And I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and got what you wanted, got all the records you wanted and stuff like that. But I've got 3 records to show you and 2 CDs to show you, so yeah, hope you enjoy. First CD, well, it's playing in the background now, it's David Gilmour live in Gdansk. Yeah, it's got, this is the 4-disc version. I know there's a 2-disc version, which is just the live CD, like double album. Then there's the 4-disc version, which has got 2 CDs and 2 DVDs. And then there's the 5-disc version, which has got, I don't know, actually I had no idea what's on the 5th disc, but it's like kind of like in a book CD format. But yeah, I mean, on the disc 1 you get Speak to Me, Breathe, Time, and then the Breathe reprise, and then you get all the songs from his album On an Island. And then on the 2nd disc you get Shine on You Crazy Diamond, Astronomy Domine, Fat Old Sun, which is absolutely excellent. I love that. I prefer this version, to be honest, than the album I prefer this version to the album version because the solos are so much better, I think. High Hopes is also amazing. Echoes, which is playing now, absolutely phenomenal. This performance of Echoes, especially this part, this section now, and then the funky beat coming up in a minute. It's just superb, just unbeatable stuff. Wish You Were Here is also really great, and A Great Day for Freedom. I don't think I've listened to that too much, but possibly. Comfy Numb is also amazing as well, with the guitar solo at the end, which is like 2 or 3 minutes longer than the album version, so that's insane as well. And then on disc 3 you've got actual video footage. That's just of 15 songs. There's 22, I believe, on the actual album. Yeah, 22 on the 2 CDs, and on the 3rd disc you get the just 15 of those songs, including his whole album On an Island, and then Astronomy Domine, High Hopes, Echoes, A Great Day for Freedom, Comfort Numb, and then also you get a Gdansk Diary, which is sort of like a documentary. I've watched about half an hour of it since I got it, and there's bonus content as well on the internet, which I haven't looked at yet. But and then disc 4 you get a couple of other live performances from the Mermaid Theatre in London in March 2006, Shine on You Crazy Diamonds, We're in the Inside Out, and Comfortably Numb. Yeah, Shine on You Crazy Diamond was a little bit of a disappointment on that one. I thought it lacked atmosphere, I think, and I just don't think it was that great. It was no, I just didn't like it. I felt it was rather empty performance. Then there's Live from the AOL Sessions, New York, April 2006. These are great. On an Island and High Hopes is just great. I absolutely love that song. It's great. Oh, this is the part I was on about. I love this part. Echoes, amazing. But then there's Live from Abbey Road, London, August 2006. There's another 3 tracks here. The Blue, Take a Breath, and an acoustic version of Echoes. It's not the whole 20-odd minutes long. It's just about 6-7 minutes long, I think, maybe a bit less. And then there's 3 kind of jams by the band, recorded live in the UK in I think it's probably belongs to David Gilmour, the place, I guess, in January 2007. It's just him, Richard Wright on keyboards, Guy Pratt on bass, and I can't remember who the drummer is, but yeah, and they're called Barn Jams. There's 3 different ones: Barn Jam 166, Barn Jam 192, and Barn Jam 121. And then there's also a 5.1 surround sound DTS version of On an Island, which I've listened to once, and it's pretty good stuff. So yeah, you get a hell of a lot on this album. Just showing the well, this not this album, this package, I guess. So yeah, I was pretty chuffed to get that, to be honest. Great stuff. I haven't stopped listening to Echoes, I can tell you. And then I got this as well, Bob Dylan Live 1964, I think bootleg volume 6. Concert, the Philharmonic Hall. I haven't actually listened to this, I'll be honest with you. I've listened to the first 2 tracks. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I've yeah, again, been in another big Pink Floyd mood, and I just haven't really listened to anything else. I've listened to a little bit of Led Zeppelin, but I haven't been in the mood for Bob Dylan yet, since Christmas really, which is a bit annoying. Because I was in a huge Bob Dylan mood before Christmas, but then as soon as I got this David Gilmour CD, I started listening to that and then became obsessed with Pink Floyd again, which I keep on becoming obsessed with them all the time. But yeah, there are some amazing songs here which I'm really looking forward to listening to at some point, like Gates of Eden, Mr. Tambourine Man, Hard Rain's Gonna Fall, Talking World War 3 Blues, With God on Our Side, that's a good song, and All I Really Want to Do, I love those songs. And I think Joan Baez as well, I think that's how you pronounce it, is sings with him on the last couple of songs, and she sings one solo song as well. I'm not too sure which one that is. It might be Silver Dagger, I'm not too sure. But, there's also songs I haven't heard before as well, like Talking, John Birch, Paranoid Blues, and Who Killed Davey Moore, so this should be pretty interesting to listen to. And it also comes with like a booklet as well, which is full of writing and stuff. Right, let's go into these albums then, these LPs. None of them are, well, one of them is original, but it's not a very old album. This is a 2003 reissue, I think it's 2003. Yeah, 2003 reissue of AC/DC's Highway to Hell. A phenomenal album. I absolutely love this album. It's not the most complex of music played, but it sounds great, I think. So yeah, on the back as well, and comes with a nice little gatefold as well. Not gatefold, inner sleeve. Sorry, gatefold. With like some writing on it and information and stuff. Nice pictures as well. So it's cool. Pretty chuffed to get that. Yeah. Check this back. Just plastic sleeve. Sorry about this. Right. But next we have. This is the newest album I've got on record. It's Green Day's American Idiots. 2004, I believe. This is an original. And then it's also a double album as well, which is pretty cool. I love that album cover. It's such a great album cover. And it's got a gatefold as well, with all the lyrics by the band. All the lyrics of the songs in here, written by Billy Joe Armstrong, I believe. I think all the lyrics are written by him. It's a really great punk album, punk opera, I guess. I think that's the term that they like to use. Yeah, it's just American Idiots, a great song, and then Jesus Suburbia, probably the best song on the album, I think. Quite, you know, pretty epic punk rock song that is. And then Holiday, a great song. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Give Me Novocaine. That's quite. I like that song. It's quite nice. Homecoming, another good long epic rock punk rock song. Wake Me Up When September Ends. Yeah, it's all good stuff on here. Probably one of my favorite albums of like modern music. Probably my favorite album for modern music would probably be like Radiohead's OK Computer, or maybe The Bends, and then closely followed by this, probably in some Oasis albums. But if you can call Radiohead that modern, seeing as that was 1990s, I guess some people say that's modern. But anyway, this next album is one I've been looking to get for a long time. So I was really glad when I got this on Christmas. It's Bob Dylan Highway 61 Revisited. It's the mono version. With the says on the cellophane wrapping, but the music on vinyl, something about audiophile pressing, 108 gram, 2010 mono remasters. Yeah, really great. I love the sound of most of this album, apart from Like a Rolling Stone. I'm not too keen on the vision. The opening isn't as like dramatic, I guess, or like fiery as like the studio version. Like the real crack of the snare drums. You can't really. It doesn't sound as good on this. I don't know if you've heard it, but on mono it just doesn't sound as good. And also there's the echoes as well. Echoes of like I find it a bit echoey when he sings sometimes. But Tombstone Blues is absolutely phenomenal on this. It's the best version I've ever heard of it. It's just something about the mono. It does sound slightly different to the stereo, and the guitar I think the guitar just seems to come. They've brought it up a bit, and I think it just sounds amazing. You can hear more what Mike Bloomfield is playing, which is pretty cool. And then Desolation Row sounds really great as well, because on mono they're not separating the guitar and the vocals. It's all coming from the same, so it's good. Yeah, so just obviously that I love this album. It's my favourite Bob Dylan album and one of my favourite albums. So yeah, that's pretty cool to get. So that's about it, guys. Really. I think I'm going to Cardiff on Saturday, so I should hopefully be getting some albums then. yeah, I've in a lot of my previous videos I've said that I kind of hate the Syd Barrett era, sorry, Pink Floyd, and that I thought that it's stupid and childish and all that kind of stuff. I'm now going to take back what I said, because I've been listening to Piper at the Gates of Dawn, and I think it's a pretty decent album. It's not I don't think it's as good as you know, like most of their other stuff. In fact, I think the only other album I'd say it's better than that I've heard is Ummagumma. I'd say that Piper at the Gates of Dawn is better than Ummagumma. But I still think it's alright actually. I've listened to it and I've found it's not as childish as I said it was. I mean, I suppose it's just taken a hell of a long time to grow on me. But yeah, it is pretty good stuff. But I still don't agree with all this. You know, Syd Barrett is a genius and all that. Okay, he was a good musician, but I don't think he was a genius. Really, I don't think so anyway. But yeah, so I probably will be looking to get some of their earlier stuff. Probably more like what's it called? A Source Full of Secrets. I thought it was a very good album actually. I love the first couple of songs and they're really great bass lines by Roger Waters, and then it's, the introduction of David Gilmour into the band, so a few guitar solos and stuff chucked in there, and then there's the Syd Barrett song at the end, Jug Band Blues or something like that, I think, I'm not too sure of that, and then obviously Source Full of Secrets, and Ummagumma, very, very, very strange and messed up album, but yeah, I find it a very interesting album, so I probably will pick up that if I ever find it for a good price. And also some of their other stuff like Obscured by Clouds, and I would really like to pick up Atom Heart Mother and more on vinyl as well, because I would just like to build up my Pink Floyd vinyl collection. Really, I'd love to get Animals. I just want to get all their albums basically on LP, apart from the last few albums, which I'm not a fan of at all really. But yeah, so I finally become, I finally like, quite a huge section now of Pink Floyd's music, and I'm really glad that I actually do like this Syd Barrett era. I keep on saying area. I'm really glad I like this Syd Barrett era now, because it's just more music that I can listen to, which is a good thing, I guess. So yeah, I'm thinking of maybe doing an album review, maybe on Atom Heart Mother, because that album has grown on me, just like Dark Side of the Moon grew on me. I think that's a classic album. A lot of people would disagree with me, but I still love it. So yeah, I don't know why I'm going to be doing that. Maybe not today, but at some point in the near future, I hope. Hope you all enjoy this video. Please leave comments and stuff, and I'll be checking out your videos as well, guys. So thanks, bye.